Come on, Matt, this cannot be true. Otherwise, you would see this. This would lead the news everywhere.
It sounds pretty far-fetched, Glenn, but actually Detroit engineers and automotive engineers in general have been trying to come up with an air-powered car for a while now. And there's a former Formula One engineer named Guy Negra, whose company in France has actually kind of been working on this since the early 90s. And we're always skeptical of Popular Mechanics of these kind of, world-changing gee-whiz technology. But when they started licensing the technology to Tata Motors, this big Indian manufacturer that actually just bought Jaguar and Land Rover from Ford, we kind of started to pay attention. And of course, that was a kind of smaller car that was used more for the city and could fill you up for about $2 in about 3 minutes at a little compression station or in your home. But now, Zero Pollution Motors, which is a little startup based in New York, says they can bring a full 6-seater sedan to the U.S. by the end of 2009. And of course, that works with a kind of little hybrid module of it all, which can get you 100 miles per gallon on as little as 8 gallons of gas for a 1,000-mile range.
Holy
so
cow.
that's your 100 miles per gallon right there.
Is this the little green car? Is that the? I mean, because that's a coffin on wheels.
Yeah, you said it.
I mean,
that's one of their smaller models that they showed off as part of the Automotive X Prize at the New York Auto Show last week. It kind of looks like a box of junk.
No, I mean, I'll drive a box of junk if it. I mean, really, if you get 1,000 miles on 8 gallons of gas, I'll drive a box of junk. But I don't want a giant Escalade backing up and me going, oh crap, I'm dead.
You said it, and that's the big fear when you think air-powered car. You think, you get a huge explosion, a fireball on the road. But
no, I was just thinking that I would be crushed in a little plastic car.
Fair enough, that too, and some of these parts are glued together, so it's going to have to deal with some of those side impact safety ratings before it can come to the U.S. But they're building about one of these prototypes a day, and if you believe what they're saying, I think they can get them here. And they have a kind of cool business model whereby they're going to start off with kind of little factories that license the technology themselves and are actually the dealers as well. So you've got a little guy in Georgia, a guy in New England, a guy in New York, and they can pump out about 4,000 cars a year, sell them themselves, and hopefully these will start to take off in American cities where you've seen kind of these little buggy microcars taking off anyway.
I've only seen a smart car. Come on. Smart car, no man would ever drive a smart car. Real quick, do they have guts to them? Can they go quickly?
Oh yeah, they can hit up to 98 miles per hour and apparently, allegedly go on this longer charge.
I tell you, this company's worth a fortune, worth billions of dollars.
Oh, they're getting investors by the minute,
okay.
and you wonder if it's going to get bigger.